Welcome to AI in Marketing. I am your host and news curator Stan Bertolo from Nitro Marketing. You will find links to all the stories mentioned in this episode in the show notes.
Hello, I'm Maya, bringing you today's headlines. It's Wednesday, August 26th.
And I'm Daniel. We've got some interesting updates to discuss, starting with a major change from Anthropic.
Anthropic has made a significant update to its AI assistant, Claude. Now it features a unified memory system across its chat and co-work functions.
That's right. This update means users won't have to repeatedly brief Claude on previously learned information, making it feel like a continuous assistant rather than two separate products.
Users can view, edit, or delete what Claude retains in its memory, which is quite handy. For instance, if you're drafting an update or preparing a conference agenda, Claude will already know details like headcount and speakers.
Plus, Claude will add topics to its memory during conversations, allowing for smoother transitions between chat and co-work. By default, it doesn't store personal or sensitive information unless users enable this feature.
Sensitive topics will trigger notifications when saved, but it will never store data like government-issued IDs or social security numbers. The memory feature is available on free, Pro, and Max plans across web, desktop, and mobile platforms.
And for iOS and Android users, app updates are required to access this feature.
3M has introduced an AI tool called Ask 3M to help industrial customers navigate its vast product portfolio of over 60,000 items.
This tool initially focuses on industrial adhesives and tapes, but there's a plan to expand to other categories. It provides answers based on verified 3M documentation, allowing engineers to ask questions in everyday language.
For example, users can inquire about bonding carbon fiber to aluminum or compare adhesive tapes. Chris Goralski from 3M highlighted that Ask 3M offers faster, more direct access to essential information.
In addition to Ask 3M, they've launched the Digital Materials Hub, which lets engineers test materials virtually before creating physical prototypes. This platform connects customers with 3M scientists and can even model materials that don't yet exist.
Both tools aim to streamline the product selection process, reducing the time engineers spend searching for the right product and potentially preventing sales from being lost to competitors. According to Analytics Insight, artificial intelligence is set to significantly transform marketing strategies by 2027.
Key trends include AI-powered search, which will change how consumers discover and evaluate brands online. Marketers will need to optimize content for AI-generated responses.
Autonomous agents will handle tasks like product discovery and purchasing, requiring accurate product data. 96% of chief marketing officers acknowledge a complete transformation in their departments due to AI.
Personalization will depend on high-quality data, while human creativity will remain crucial amidst the rise of generative AI content. Trust will become a key marketing metric as AI's autonomy poses risks like incorrect recommendations.
AI spending will face scrutiny, with CMOs needing to prove return on investment. Only 30% are currently mature enough to scale AI effectively.
The consumer journey will evolve, complicating traditional marketing measurement. AI literacy will become a vital leadership skill, with Gartner predicting that a lack of AI literacy could be a top reason for CMO replacements by 2027.
Marketing automation platforms are undergoing a big transformation. For years, platforms like Marketo, Eloqua, and Pardot have focused on qualifying leads and automating actions based on behavioral signals. But now, they're evolving into something more comprehensive.
That's right. Companies like Salesforce and Adobe are integrating marketing orchestration with broader customer data environments. This allows for a more holistic approach to customer engagement, moving beyond just sales readiness.
Braze is taking it a step further by focusing on automation that spans the entire customer lifecycle, emphasizing continuous engagement. Meanwhile, Inflection.io is reimagining the traditional model by incorporating modern customer data and buying behavior.
This shift raises an important question about the role of these platforms. What decisions should they help marketers make? The traditional model relied heavily on a decision engine to trigger actions, But now, the focus is expanding with access to extensive data on product usage and customer interactions.
Salesforce's Marketing Cloud Next and Adobe's Journey Optimizer are great examples of this evolution. They use unified customer data to drive segmentation, personalization, and orchestration. It seems like marketing automation is becoming just one component of a larger customer data infrastructure.
And that could potentially reduce the need for standalone marketing databases. It's a fascinating shift in how companies approach customer engagement and data management.
Companies are shifting their focus from just selling products to building trust through knowledge. This transformation is reshaping strategies and positioning communication as a core organizational capability.
It's interesting how this approach enhances business resilience and customer loyalty. By creating environments where customers return for insights, trust becomes the new corporate currency.
Unlike traditional advertising, which needs continuous investment, knowledge-based assets like research publications and educational platforms compound over time. This reduces acquisition costs and improves retention.
And it's changing how companies engage with audiences. They're moving from renting attention through intermediaries like social media to building direct, enduring intellectual relationships.
Initiatives like membership communities and executive newsletters reflect this strategic ambition. They aim to replace episodic visibility with sustained engagement, strengthening customer relationships and enhancing credibility.
In the digital economy, where AI values reliable sources, companies that consistently produce credible knowledge are more likely to influence AI-generated responses. It's a significant shift in corporate governance as well, with boards focusing on the quality of knowledge produced.
A recent report from Experian highlights a significant trust gap in the use of artificial intelligence. While consumers are embracing AI for everyday tasks, they're wary of relying on it for high-stakes decisions.
The report shows that 31% of consumers have used AI tools for online shopping and transactions. But confidence dropped sharply for more critical decisions, with only 21% comfortable using AI for travel purchases and 17% for financial services.
Concerns about AI-enabled scams are prevalent, with over half of consumers expressing worry. Nearly 1 in 5 people experienced financial losses from online fraud in the past year, with phishing scams being the most common.
Businesses are feeling the impact too, with 60% reporting increased fraud losses compared to previous years. To combat these threats, 80% of businesses are using AI to enhance fraud detection and identity verification.
The report underscores the importance of building trust in digital interactions. As AI continues to transform the digital economy, Experian has launched a new initiative, Experian Agent Trust, to help verify both consumers and AI agents involved in transactions.
Trust will be a key differentiator in the evolving AI-driven marketplace. Companies need to ensure secure and reliable digital interactions to maintain consumer confidence.
Researchers at Forcepoint X Labs have uncovered a worrying vulnerability in AI-powered email summarizers. They demonstrated how attackers can manipulate these systems using hidden HTML instructions to create false and potentially harmful summaries.
That's concerning. It highlights a significant issue in AI systems, which often struggle to distinguish between data and instructions. The Open Worldwide Application Security Project has even ranked prompt injection as the top risk for large language models and generative AI applications since 2023.
In their controlled experiment, the researchers used a simple email-to-AI pipeline without safeguards. This allowed them to inject malicious prompts into emails, which were invisible to recipients, but altered the AI-generated summaries. The changes included details like invoice amounts and meeting dates.
And the AI consistently produced incorrect summaries when exposed to these injected emails. Ben Gibney from Forcepoint noted that while the test was limited, the implications for AI systems with broader capabilities could be significant.
Organizations are advised to treat AI-generated content as potentially untrusted. They should ensure models only process intended content and implement controls to detect hidden text. Separating email metadata from message content and verifying AI outputs against original sources are also recommended to mitigate risks.
Anthropic, the artificial intelligence company, is making some leadership changes as it gears up for a public listing anticipated later this year. Elena Leichty has been promoted to General Counsel, taking over from Jeffrey Bleich.
Leichty joined Anthropic in 2023 as Associate General Counsel and expressed her honor at stepping into the new role. She highlighted her commitment to supporting Anthropic's mission, and Brian Israel, the Chief Legal Officer, praised her leadership and the trust she's earned within the company.
Bleich, who served as General Counsel for about a year, is moving to a new position as International Special Envoy, focusing on AI policy and collaborating with governments globally. He'll be reporting to Brian Israel in this new role.
Before joining Anthropic, Leichty worked at Google, while Bleich has an impressive background, including clerking for former U.S. Supreme Court Chief Justice William Rehnquist and serving as U.S. Ambassador to Australia.
Anthropic is accelerating its initial public offering preparations, having confidentially filed for an IPO on June 1, 2026. The offering could happen as early as October. The company recently raised over $41 billion in a funding round, valuing it at $965 billion.
If it prices near that level, it could be one of the largest IPOs in history. It's certainly an exciting time for Anthropic.
Absolutely. Well, that wraps up our discussion for today. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Yes, thank you. We'll be back soon with more insights. Take care.
Thank you for tuning in to AI and Marketing. If you want to learn more, check out the episode description. Be sure to subscribe on your favorite podcast platform so you never miss an episode. Contact us to learn how to launch your own AI-generated podcast at nitromarketing.com. That's NYTRO marketing.com. See you tomorrow for more AI and tech news.